morning to you indeed. Welcome back to Morning Barbados, and we're continuing with a look at the creative side of things, and it's our pleasure to welcome our next guest, Mr. John Dolan. He's an artist, and he's been an artist for over 2 decades. It's our pleasure to have you here with us. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So I understand there's an art exhibition on of which you're a part. Tell us about it.
It starts this evening at the Grand Salle, I should say. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. I do
That's all right. Relax. Take a deep breath.
May I give you, extend some invites for you this evening?
That.
It's the premiere this evening, and it runs for 5 days until the 29th. And I've brought my art to Barbados to share.
Nice. Well, we just saw 2 very familiar faces in 2 pieces of his art right there. Our living legend and another living legend, you could say, Rihanna, and Sir Garfield Sobers. So tell us about the inspiration behind your work.
Sir Garfield Sobers is a legend all over the world, so because I was coming to Barbados, I thought, well, I should give something back. So we're actually making a presentation of that one to Sir Garfield.
Wonderful.
So
I'm sure he's pleased about that.
I hope so. And the other painting of Rihanna is actually for the Variety charity, for children's charity, and we're going to auction that off to raise some funds for the charity as well.
So what is the medium? It looks from this distance like watercolor almost. What is the medium you work?
It is watercolor, actually. You're correct.
Good eye.
Yes, very good eye, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Is that the only medium you work with, or is that your favorite?
No, it is my favorite, but I use oils and I draw in charcoals as well. So I use a mixed media.
Okay.
Tell us about that journey, though. I mean, over 2 decades is a long time to be working at a craft, so let's talk about the journey.
Well, it's been a journey through my life, actually. I've done a myriad of different things, including being in the Royal Air Force. I was a boxer at one time.
Really?
I used to dig holes for the council. So it was a natural journey because I've always drawn and painted for 40-something years, but I won't give my age away.
Is this now kind of your talent coming home after all of the things you have done? Each of those things could be a lifetime.
Absolutely.
You know, is it time for you now that your talent has come home and it said, right, can I take center stage now?
Well, I'm not sure about taking centre stage. I'm quite shy, actually. But I'm a professional artist. I've been a professional artist for 20 years now, so it's a roller coaster ride, but it's a wonderful feeling to wake up in the morning and think, I have to paint today.
I can imagine.
I'm very happy. I'm very lucky.
What is your native town?
I'm actually English, but I invaded Scotland by myself, which is very, very brave.
How did that go?
It went well because no one knew.
So what is the connection with Barbados? Are you invading it somehow?
I'm not invading. My business partner and very dear friend, Alex Curry, he had a vision. He's going to open some businesses here, and he said, John, come along, bring your art. And that's basically it. So he's a visionary. We hope to build a gallery here, a studio, a library, and offer Asian artists free facilities with materials and everything else. That's a long-term plan.
Okay. You don't just do portraits, though. You do landscapes, different scenes, and the next piece we're going to show you is actually of just a space, a building. So do you paint things that you come across? Do you paint from memories?
I invent things in my head, and as soon as I do that, I wake up and I have to sketch it, and then I paint it. The one that's coming on in a minute is...
It's on, with the cycle.
Oh, there. Sorry, I do apologize.
That's okay.
That's Route 66, the famous highway.
Yes.
And a beautiful
Harley
Davidson. I'd love one of those, but...
You mean in all your life things you hadn't yet acquired the Harley?
Oh, yes.
Not yet?
There's not yet, but there's lots of things that...
Have you been on Route 66, though?
I've been close to it.
You don't quite fit the mold of your typical artist. There's no strange colored hair or, you know, piercings or whatever else. How does your craft kind of come out in your day-to-day living? Because you can kind of tell an artist from a mile away. They are the kind of people that you kind of feel like they're living in their own little bubble, not on planet Earth, and they're living in a creative space. How does that come through in your day-to-day living?
My good lady thinks I live on another planet, actually.
Oh, I see.
It's strange. I see it as just it's a calling. It's a gift. I've got a gift from God, so it's a calling. But I don't differentiate between myself or being a plumber, or a postman, or a doctor, or anything else. It's an occupation. I'm very lucky. It's a great occupation. But I'm grounded.
Yeah.
Must be the lady.
I think it is.
So how do you go about marketing? Is the market good for your work in England?
I'm very, very lucky because I have almost a select clientele who commission me quite often. But it's like everything else, everywhere else. It's a recession at the moment. But you find people who can afford art don't live in recessions, shall we say.
So you say you are commissioned from time to time. Does that mean that they come with their own ideas, or they just allow you to let your imagination run wild as it is?
A bit of both, actually. Sometimes they tell me exactly what they want, and other times it's quite, just paint something, I'll buy it. So, you know, yeah, it goes between the two.
You know, John, you said that people who can afford art don't really have to worry about the recession, but you're kind of an average person with an extraordinary calling. What do you think about making art more accessible to people so they don't feel like you have to be insanely wealthy to afford lovely pieces like yours?
Well, that's the thing I like to bring to everybody. For example, this runs for 5 days, excuse me, sorry, and it's open to the public. I try to take my art to everybody. It's for everybody. It's not an exclusive club. The people at the top can buy beautiful Picassos and everything else, but art's for everybody, and it should be accessible to everybody, and that's my opinion.
And what are we going to be seeing in the exhibition? A lot of your imagination, a lot of portraits.
Good mix.
There's a very wide mix. There's an oil paintings, there's acrylics, there's watercolours. I didn't bring any drawings, but there's landscapes, portraiture, and there is narrative pieces. So there's an eclectic mix.
Very nice. How do you keep challenging yourself to keep it fresh, or do you stick with the style?
No, I vary. I try to use my imagination in different ways, and if I see something, I take an instant snap and I can recall it, and then I might put something quirky in it or something different. So it's developed over a period of time.
Okay.
So is this picture of Ariana your imagination? Or?
No. Without my lawyer, I refuse to answer.
I was you on that, John.
Fascinating.
So during the exhibition, give us the running time and which gallery will it be showcased at?
It's in the Grand Salle in the bank. I've forgotten the name.
At the Central Bank.
Yes, that's right. Thank you very much. And that's this evening's the premiere opening, and tomorrow it's open to the public, and it's open till 29th. May I just say a quick thank you, please?
Sure.
I'd just like to say thank you to the people at the Amaryllis who have just been absolutely fantastic, to Mr. Ricardo Blackman, who without this wouldn't have got together, and my very close friend Alex Curry.
Excellent.
Thank you very much.
So are you staying on a little bit? Is this your first time?
I'm not going home.
The invasion is complete.
It's come full circle.
Yes.
Is this your first time though?
Yes, it's the first time, yes.
Wow,
yeah, it's beautiful. You live in paradise.
Thank you.
You're very lucky, and there's no snow.
Yeah, sometimes we need to be reminded of that, but thank you very much for coming in and bringing your art, and also for giving back a little bit to us.
You're more than welcome.
Paying homage to our legends. It was great to meet you, John.
Thank you. It was lovely to meet
Indeed.
you. Thank you very much.
All right, so the dates again. Let me just look at my invitation.
I'm feeling very
here.
special with mine.
You're
Sandra. I don't know about yours.
I feel like I just unrolled a scroll.
Yeah, I'm feeling
You're
very
cordially
special with my
invited
hand.
to
The
attend
accent
premiere
is suddenly
viewing of
changed.
John Dolan's fine art exhibition.
At the Grand Salle, Central Bank, Barbados, Wednesday, August 24th.
Which region is this, John?
p.m.
I think that's a very Scottish accent.
Oh, Scottish. Okay.
Dress elegantly casual. So no kilts then.
I might wear a kilt.
He might too.
I still haven't got my kill. Let me see the. Let me see.
Yeah, while they squabble over their invitations, we're going to be teaching it coming up on Morning Barbados.
Very nice.
Indeed.
Morning Barbados, good morning.